Dr. Hanan Ashrawi, who is an executive member of the PLO, discusses the Palestinians' reaction over the ongoing settlement expansion, after a video of an Israeli ambassador blaming the Palestinians of the tensions the Israelis face, saying that the issue is not about the settlements at all.
Prime Minister of Israel did a freeze. He did a freeze for 10 months for the settlements, and Palestinians did not come to the negotiating table. This has not been about the settlements. What do the Palestinians want? What they want to do is to blame Israel for not negotiating, refuse to sit down and have discussions with us, and internationalize the conflict.
Is it true, and why wouldn't the Palestinians come to the table?
Ms. Ashrawi's sarcastic answer reassures that the Palestinians have tried multiple times in negotiating with Israel, and to make it clearer, she mentions that the Palestinians accepted the principles of the two-state solution. Moreover, she highlights that the Palestinian recognition of Israel's state over more than half of the land.
Build our state on the remaining 22%. This was a major compromise. The Israelis have not responded in any positive way. On the contrary, they are now busy stealing the land of the Palestinian state, and then they blame the Palestinians because we don't accept the fact that settlements are being built on our land, which would destroy the chances of peace. Now, when they talk about cessation of settlement activities, this is entirely misleading. They never stopped because they decided Jerusalem is theirs. They've annexed it illegally, so they don't stop in and around
But again,
Jerusalem.
the Palestinian responsibility in all of this, Doctor, with all due respect, again, in the interest of time, because we all remember the knife intifada that started back in September of 2015 and stretched into the beginning of this year. What should the Palestinian side be doing to make peace?
I think we're trying our best to make peace in every possible way. We have signed agreements that we abided by. The problem is that you cannot enslave a whole nation and treat it like subhuman species with the most racist, hardline, extremist, violent government in history, and then ask them to lie down and die quietly. Whenever a single Palestinian lashes out in reaction to his house being demolished, his family being killed or imprisoned, then automatically Palestinians are blamed and are called terrorists. But when the Israeli settlers and the Israeli government continue to wreak havoc and exercise systematic state terrorism against us, then we are told...
Finally, Ms. Ashrawi says that recognizing states based on religion is against her principles, and that's why she will never recognize Israel as a Jewish state, because a state is for its citizens and it has to be democratic, tolerant, and genuinely representative by all its citizens and people.